Diogo Reis, 11-1 as a black belt, recently getting second place at the UAE JJF Grand Slam. We'll see how this match opens up.
Quick
quick
bar, João.
And Diogo realized it came up, so they didn't give up a potential 2 points. Throwing a quick lasso on the right side. João definitely being the more experienced competitor. We'll see how he uses that against the explosive Diogo Reis.
Yeah, Diogo moving really well side to side.
Yeah, we're going to need to stand up for this one. Keeping a good control over that grip.
João doing a great job with the collar sleeve.
And a very creative guard, too, João Mendes has. You can see him reaching even under his leg to make grips.
Yeah, he's got some really good omoplata and triangle attacks from these grips. Nice.
Oh, big sweep from João Mendes. My apologies.
Comes up against the 2.
Keeping that grip deep on the collar with his left hand and isolating that right. Diogo looking to make a grip on the knee.
I've seen Diogo pass in a lot of his previous matches, so it's going to be interesting to see him on bottom here.
Diogo Reis, of course, the training partner of who will be later in the Grand Prix, Mika Galvão.
He's got a good position now, both pants controlled. See if he uses that grip on the knee to off-balance João and come up on top and get his 2 points back.
And he's got the grips very similar to one Leandro Lowe, who used to like to, or still does rather, like to do this sweep. A very popular sweep from the single leg X.
He's under the leg with his right arm. Left arm is controlling the far knee of João.
And the action resumes.
João's got that pant grip with his left hand. That can sometimes make it pretty difficult to come up with this sweep. You can see Diogo really pressing with his right foot against João. Maybe trying to deal with that grip a little bit.
And right now, this is just a battle of patience, right? Like, who can get a little bit of an edge so they can do a big explosion. We saw the start of the match was just high energy, high intensity. Now it's slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, and you can see João trying to extract that left foot, just looking for his opening.
Staying very tight. Finally getting that left foot out.
Beautiful.
Oh, keeping that grip is Diogo. A strong grip. Look at him keep that grip at arm's length. Still keeping that left-hand grip, and João is going to maintain the top position, this time loose.
Yeah, Diogo's on bottom. Setting up a strong daily heave hook with his right leg, underhooks.
Now with that scoop grip on the De La Riva side. But João really, I noticed João was making a lot of grips on the leg with his left hand, and that's really mitigating a lot of what Diogo has been trying to do.
Yep.
Seems to be a very effective grip.
I feel like Diogo's going to try and circle his right leg in and get back to that same position. What do you think, Jake?
I think he could be setting up a lot of stuff. He could be elevating with his left hook as well and going underneath. He could be setting up the matrix on his right side, the matrix being a big swinging hook with his left foot to expose the back.
Yeah, but you're right. João is just doing an amazing job with that left hand, controlling the right hook of Diogo right now. Diogo electing to go to a deep half type position.
Oh, and now he's setting up that deep knee cut. The patience paid off. And that's what I think is going to be the deciding factor in this match for João Mendes. Is he going to use that experience against the younger Diogo Reis?
Yeah, Diogo goes shin to shin, gets right back into the single leg X, gets his foot on the hip.
And once again, João Mendes with the grip on the left
hand.
Yep,
the grip on the top leg. Three and a half minutes left in this 7-minute match.
Really stuffing all the attacks of Diogo Reis.
Yeah, João Mendes up 2.
Very important to keep that in mind. He's up by 2 points.
Yep. He's doing a really good job shutting down Diogo's attacks, like we mentioned. Just has to maintain the top position.
Oh, nice. A big sweep.
Good sweep attempt. I noticed Diogo put his right foot on João's bicep and had the sleeve control for that one, so allowed him to off balance a little bit easier.
And his leg keeps on dipping over to the reap side. So I wonder if that is a concern for Diogo as well. If he just doesn't want to end up accidentally reaping the knee, maybe that's why he is also having a hard time committing to a sweep. Now feeding the lapel underneath. Oh, he's got the lapel guard. Very good defense by João. And digging a deep underhook. This could be very fruitful.
Joao's
Now
passing
look
looking
at
a little like Andy Murasaki's.
A little bit, right? It's almost like they train together.
Yeah. Trying to pummel his left leg over Diogo's shin.
Keeping that deep underhook, and now he's tight. Able to
Beautiful.
stay really tight. Will this be a pass? He's going past the knee. Looking to expose the back now. Great guard retention from Diogo Reis.
Beautiful guard retention by Diogo Reis. Now he's back in the lasso position.
And that burned time off the clock. Really great recognition from João Mendes to get that deep underhook and to potentially turn into a pass. But similarly, great retention from Diogo.
Yeah, Jake, there's no advantages in EUG, but setting up a pass that came that close to being points, that has to be worth something. What do you think?
Oh, I think so. Let's say that this fight does end up becoming a tie later on. That's going to weigh heavy, I believe, in the judges' eyes. That was very close to a pass. Once again, we're back in the single leg X position.
Yep. Diogo's got that far pank grip again. He's reaching for it. Before he was controlling more of the knee. Now he's a little bit lower on the pank grip. Let's see if that can help him sweep a little bit easier.
Very intelligent.
Nice. Here he comes up. He's got both pank grips. He's going to try and drag him back in bounds.
The right leg of João Mendes ends up off the mat. Now both competitors forced to reset.
About a minute 20 left. João still up the 2 points from the sweep early in the match. The ref adjusting his pank grips. Diogo's really been looking for those when he gets the single leg X.
João Mendes, I think, really using a little bit of a height difference, too. You know, he's using that when he's in the single leg X. Beautiful guard pull.
Oh, that too.
Will that? João Mendes
Ref doesn't
talking
award the 2
aloud,
points.
but
his corner's
he
arguing
could
for
use
it.
this opportunity to just keep on passing. Big around pass attempt. He is still in the lead. Leg drag attempt, and now he's trying to pour it on a little bit, I believe, to really seal the deal. But Diogo staying patient, throwing the last one for big leg drag, and they almost go off the stage. That poor scoreboard almost toppled over.
Diogo's guard retention is looking on point because Joao's strung together some great passing chains, and Diogo's been able to defend every single one of them.
Like you said, we've seen a lot of the passing of Diogo Reis, not too much of the guard. I'm impressed by what I'm seeing. The kid has a very patient guard.
I'm really impressed. In the past, I've seen a lot more of João playing on bottom, so it's really cool to watch him implement a lot of his passing techniques.
João really keeping this lead close to the vest, too. You know, he got that 2 points early on in the match, and he just has not given an inch back.
Yeah, Diogo underhooking the leg. Let's see if he tries to connect his hands.
It looks like he might be trying to go to a K guard, like you're saying. João keeping his elbow in front. You see how João's keeping his elbow in front to prevent the knee inversion. Really smart stuff. Preventative measures taken by João Mendes.
Diogo's pretty insistent with that K guard, trying to invert his knee. But João controlling that front leg as well.
And that'll be it. What a technical bout for the 145 pounds Grand Prix. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner qualifying for the 145-pound Black Belt Grand Prix, João Mendes.